Onigiri the blogger here, bros, talking about anime, manga, and everything else in between. I want to get the smaller topics out of the way first, cause, boy, I have a rant to tell ya. The Olympics are actually over now. Many people will be sad, many people will be happy. I was surprisingly sad to watch the Olympics end. In the midst of economic gloom, war, and negativity, 204 nations were still able to come together and share in the glory of sport. You know, the Greek gods were the ones that used to be called Olympians. Now it's as if sportsmen and women are at the same level. And it's really nice, you know? I'm a big softie, aren't I? I get moved by games, not just because they're fun to watch. It's a celebration of culture and humanity. The fact that every single nation had women playing really got to me, and seeing the South African Blade Runner was so inspiring. There's something about seeing people happy that makes me really happy. I loved the big smiles and happy tears everyone got when they won something, no matter which nation they came from. So well done London, and bring on Rio. BBC Two will be airing a Doctor Who 50th anniversary special in 2013 to celebrate the long-running sci-fi series. I can't wait for this, not to mention Season 7 coming out pretty soon. The only thing that can make this any better is the Doctor himself landing in my neighbourhood and... Oh, God. I'm coming! Wait, Doctor, wait! False alarm. It was someone's ringtone. Are you all prepared for my rant topic? Because I'll be talking about how female characters are given unnecessary hate. Female characters. You can't have an anime without them. Though for a lot of anime lovers, that would be a dream come true. Let me read you some comments that have been floating online about the babes I adore. Number 1, she is extremely shallow. She only decides she's in love with Edward after he grows and becomes taller than her and better looking. Number 2, she's always crying for no reason, the whiny bitch. Number 3, she can't spend 5 minutes in the same room as Ed without beating him up. Great way to show someone you love them. Number 4, her famous line, how come all I can ever do is wait? If she doesn't like waiting, then she should go learn alchemy or martial arts and join Edward and Alphonse. Number 5, her obsession with automail to the point where she seems to care more about Edward's mechanic limbs than anything else. She even forced him to strip in public once. She's crazy. Number 6, when she finds out Scar killed her parents, she attempts to kill him, and I love Scar. And then she starts crying like a baby, even though her parents died when she was like 5, and they went to war when she was about 2. In episode 6, Roy explains that the Ishbalan War started 13 years ago, and since Edward was 15 at the time, they were both 2 when it started. Therefore, Winry shouldn't remember enough about them to cry like that. And besides, it happened so long ago. Number 7. She's so weak! She's easily the weakest character in the series. Yeah, people can argue Riza's weak too, because she said she'd kill herself if anything happened to Roy Mustang. But that's not weakness. It just means she's dependent on him because he gives her a purpose. She would have killed herself after Ishbal anyway if it hadn't been for Roy. Then there's May, who's so much younger than Winry and yet willing to give up everything to help everyone else. She gave up getting the Philosopher's Stone just to save Riza, someone she didn't even know. I'm not even going into Lanfan, who chopped off her own arm to save Ling. Winry wouldn't do any of that. She'd just cry and beg for others to save her. Number 8. The way she completely believed Edward would defeat Father, even though she had no idea whatsoever of what was going on. If he tells her to leave the country because they're in danger, she should listen. But of course, she's too stubborn to even consider it. Stupid bitch. She should have died. Number 9. She's incredibly childish. Number 10. I bet Den didn't just lose her leg. I bet Winry chopped her dog's leg off just so she could practice performing the automail operation. Animal abuse. I'm gonna leave it to you guys to counter this because I don't have enough time to go through why all of these reasons were utter bullshit. For me, she's too weak and crybaby in latest episodes. She was acceptable at the beginning, now she's just annoying. And even though she has become weaker, Katsura still tries to make her some kind of Mary Sue. Why does she have so much screen time? Isn't it ironic that she became stupid since she lost her hair? Once again, utter bullshit. Never mind that, whole clubs are being set up for hate, like I Hate Seychelles Club. Listen, there are characters that are Moe, Sticky Bears, Tsundere, Baga, Megane, or a big old mixture of those, even none of those at all. It's come to the stage that being female automatically qualifies you as a Mary Sue. I can understand if you don't appreciate some aspects of a character. I don't pretend to love every single female character out there, but they all have a certain element inside them which makes them seem more human to me. Plus, there is no reason to hate fictional characters with such blinding passion. There is also no reason to hate people that love the character you hate. Did you follow that? In conclusion, female characters, like 'em or hate 'em, they're here to stay. They're complex and they're certainly likable. So stick that in your DeviantArt journal. My anime recommendation for the week is Black Lagoon. The first season contains 12 episodes, whilst the second season, Roberta's Blood Trail, contains 5. It is a regular, violent, high-voltage shootout anime mixed in with black comedy. It's full of pirates and gun-toting women, and the most lethal of all, Resi. She's all shoot first, ask questions later. No regrets, no remorse. If you like kick-ass anime, then this is certainly the one for you. That's all for this Monday, folks. You get back to your beautiful lives, and I'll go back to blogging. Onigiri the blogger, signing out.